came looking for booty. I came looking for man's butt.
Hello everybody, today we're going to be talking about Fleece the Booty Warrior Johnson and his impact on internet culture and history. This man has single-handedly kept a generation out of prison just because they were protecting their booty holes and brought forth an era of making fun of people in prison because they can't protect their booty holes. What I'm trying to say is it's possible that his infamous persona and the disturbing nature of his statements had an indirect effect on public awareness, sparking discussions about the brutal realities of prison life. The shock value of his words, combined with the viral nature of his interview, may have caused some people to think more critically about the prison system.
Okay, so let's go over this again. You came here looking for man's butt. You heard me? I'm here looking for man's butt.
They found out that some prisons are, and that they have, booty goblins, anus terrorizers, anus avengers, gluteus gladiators, cheek chargers, booty barbarians, and the list goes on and on. Before we start the video, remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 600 subscribers. Thank you. Now, you might be wondering, why the hell am I talking about Fleece Johnson? Fleece Johnson as a figure is important to history, mainly because of the way his persona, especially his infamous booty warrior persona, characterization became a cultural touchstone in conversations about prison culture.
But the thing is, I can't stop my evil ways. And look, I've been walking, I saw both y'all niggas, I thought y'all both looked cute. I thought y'all both was cute enough to kiss on, nigga. But I ain't never kissed no nigga, you know what I'm saying? All I do is take butt. You laughing? I'm dead serious. I'm not playing. I'm on the prowl, I'm looking for booty.
Both within the context of real life and popular media. While his individual actions were controversial and extremely unsettling, his legacy mostly stems from the way his persona was transformed into an internet fucking meme, bro. A symbol of the harsh realities of prison life and an example of how viral media can shape historical memory. Haven't heard of Fleece Johnson, the Rear Ranger, the Tush Terminator, the Booty Bandit? In a few years, honestly, but recently, I say when the past year, he got out of prison, and now he's basically doing a ton of interviews, and he's also going on podcasts. The most recent thing that's come across my feed that led me down this Fleece Johnson rabbit hole was this Drewski clip that came across my Instagram. So we're gonna watch this together. There's no music, so I get to have this on full play.
I don't take booty, I fuck booty. They give booty, you know. Ooh. That was the first time I creamed was in somebody's butt. A man's butt.
Okay.
Hey, yo, my guy, that's fucking crazy. The things this man says out of his goddamn mouth are always so wild. It's like he doesn't have that filter in his brain to be like, maybe I shouldn't be saying these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't have that. I do believe he might have mental illness.
Nigga, I'm straight up thug, nigga, with the countess booty shit, nigga.
And if you look into his past, he talks about how he was abused and mistreated and basically kind of tortured.
All right, man, you know.
That was my first night.
Hey, yeah, I done fucked around, lost my appetite, man.
You see what it says there? I pray I never go to prison. That shit alone. Things like this is what I mean by Fleece Johnson kept a generation out of prison. Hey, yo, bro, single-handedly kept me out of trouble since 2013. This comment is what set me down this rabbit hole, because I remember as a kid or like in high school and middle school, us making fun of the Booty Warrior because it was on Boondocks, and Boondocks was fucking popping at the time. But when this first came out, that's all we said. We could do this the easy way or the hard way. It's your choice. I don't call you Chris Hansen, I call you Chris Handsome. Dude, we used to fucking say that all day, and we'd be like, yo, we ain't going to prison, we gotta protect our booty holes.
And who the hell are you? Oh God, my spine! I think you broke my spine!
Oh, don't worry. Your spine isn't broken, but it's soon gonna be.
Wait, no! I can give you riches and power beyond your imagination!
There are some things more important than riches.
Name them! Anything! I'll give you them! More than you can ever want!
Your booty.
What?
A man's butt. Booty. Getting some booty is more important than eating food. It's more important than drinking water.
So the next thing I want to go over is the viral clip that made Fleece Johnson the man that he is, that made Fleece Johnson the booty warrior that we know today.
We met Fleece Johnson, a longtime inmate who practices a very different kind of homosexuality.
But we have sexual desires, right? So you got a bunch of men locked up in one place. All of them get hard. all of them's horny, all of them got sexual desire. So what are they gonna do? You won't let them have a woman. They gonna have somebody's gonna have to give us some booty. And it's just that simple.
The most memorable story that Fleece told us was about the place and importance that booty has in a maximum security penitentiary.
If you look back in history, I think there's always been, when you put a group of men together like that, they get a little weird and they get a little sexual. As far back as I can think, the first thing I thought about right now was like Spartans, and I know for sure they got a little freaky deaky, especially in the war room.
I've found brothers in the war room that sometimes I'd consider brothers just as close as my blood brother.
I lacked brotherhood.
So for me, I'm not seeing it as a historically, it happens over and over and over again. But when we think about it in like a prison context, because this isn't like willfully happening, a lot of this is forced. You know, this is wrong. A lot of this stuff is wrong and manipulative and like breaking a person down over time to make them do the things that you want to do. Because that's really what happens in prison. People put themselves in these positions when they're in a prison. For example, they'll say, do you want to challenge me to a push-up contest? Don't ever get challenged to a push-up contest in prison. All that they're trying to do for you is weaken your arm so you can't fight back.
And he went on about it and on about it.
In his prison, booty. Booty was more important than food. Booty, a man's butt. It was more important. I'm serious. It was
him looking slowly at you as like, it's more, food is not as important as man's fucking butt. That is real. He is like reminiscing. He's having a soul-searching opportunity about man's booty right there.
More booty, having some booty was more important than drinking water, man.
You heard it from the man himself. More important than drinking water.
Like booty.
Johnson went on to tell our crew how he used to satisfy his sexual desires, especially during the 1970s and 80s, when he was most active and prison security was more lax.
When I see one, and he looks good to me, when I go see him, I say, you come here. I say, I'm telling you what, I like you, and I want you. And we can do it the easy way or the hard way. So the choice is yours, right? And it was always yes.
Johnson also had a warning for the new generation of inmates. They might be asking for trouble from old-timers.
You know, they got this thing where they sag their pants past their butt. It's a style. They call it some sort of gangster style. You know, it's sexy to us, right? And see, but they weren't prepared for this, right? So you sag your pants in her, man, somebody be up in your butt, you know. And
that style was actually in part of our culture where you was sagging your pants, you know, you was showing your ass. I ain't gonna front. I was part of that. Also, in prison culture, when you sag in prison culture, you're basically like almost selling your butt, if you didn't know that. So outside of prison culture, it seems cool. Inside of prison culture, you're asking for somebody to be up your butt.
it just said so.
Johnson even let the lockup crew know that when he was in his prime, they wouldn't be safe from his advances either.
If y'all had been in her back then in them days, and as much as I like booty, I probably felt one of y'all butts. And y'all was walking past me and dared you to say so. I'm not no shame in my game. This is nothing that I'm ashamed to admit. I am what I am. I'm a warrior too, you know, so let that be known. I'm a warrior.
So just to wrap up my thoughts, I think Fleece Johnson, he's the fucked up ass dude. Straight up. Fucked up ass dude. Probably should still be locked up. Who knows how many other crimes this man has committed in the prisons, why he should still be in prison. We don't gotta go there. But the impact he has made is a crucial one, and we cannot gloss over that. Let's be real. These locked up raw things were honestly impactful to a whole generation because we got to see what it was like to actually live in a prison and hear the voices from these actual dudes. What I'm trying to say here is these real raw interviews are better than any Scared Straight program that I've ever seen, in my opinion. You're hearing the most volatile, violent shit that could happen to you and your body, and it's real. These are real stories. I suggest if you're into these kind of interviews, watch Locked Up Raw. It's an amazing documentary series. It's an amazing series to watch. Fleece Johnson is historically significant primarily because of how his Locked Up Raw interview, through both his chilling honesty and odd charm, became an iconic moment in viral internet culture. He serves as a symbol of the darker side of the prison system, and his legacy, although controversial, continues to provoke conversations about incarceration, power, and how we consume real-world trauma through memes and media, basically dark humor. His notoriety also sheds light on the complex ways in which pop culture processes, trivializes, and sometimes exploits serious real-world issues. Thank you for watching. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel. See you on the next one. Peace.